You ready? Y'all boys ready?
Ooh,
Yeah.
and we live.
Welcome to the Awesome Life Podcast, episode 61.
You
I am Mr. Phoenix.
here with your boy Chili.
And who do we got
We
today?
got a special guest.
They call me Zay.
Ooh, Zay.
All right, Zay.
Thank
Welcome.
you guys for having me.
Welcome to the
Thanks for coming
podcast.
on, man.
You know,
I
First
think
podcast experience. Right here.
I honestly
Is it?
think
Oh, yeah.
of the people that we invited from the dealership. You're probably one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting of the group. No offense to all the others that have been on the
Give me
podcast.
some call outs here in a second.
I haven't sent the link yet, so they haven't heard it.
True.
I'm pulling it up for you.
And maybe they're subscribed and got a notification.
Yeah, it would be nice if people just showed up, popped in. So Zay, while I do this, have you guys? Have you ever been on a podcast before?
I've never been on a podcast before. I've had a chance to watch a couple with the Dan Daniel, and I watched one with Trevor as well.
Okay, so we got a
You're
supporter.
familiar. You're familiar.
I watched TJ Preem 2 last week.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I have a
Shout out to TJ.
my homie Johnny Denver. He does his podcast. He used to do this podcast. I used to watch that every week as well too. And my homegirl Snow, she does a lot of vlogs as well, so I watch those vlogs.
Okay. So you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
Who's Snow?
Snow the product.
I think you mentioned her before. Who is she exactly?
An amazing artist. Let me just tell you that.
Okay.
Pretty big. She just had a spot on the Black Panther 2 album.
Did
Oh,
she?
no
Yeah.
shit.
On
means
Wakanda Forever.
that means
Wakanda
she
Forever.
is legit.
She's pretty hard, bro.
So how did you get plugged up with her?
My friend Johnny, he makes some really good music. He has his brand called Say Trees, it's an amazing clothing brand. Really great jackets. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my bomber jacket I wear.
What's the website?
It's probably saytrees.com with 3 E's. Let me pull that up real quickly.
Yeah, I just sent you the link, guys, so you can post it. I'm gonna post it to a few places too. I don't know if you know this. I also have a merch store myself.
Dude, just seeing it on your phone and then you look up right there. It's just a trip.
Yeah, I know, bro. Look at my terrible posture.
I know, dude. That's what gets me.
Yeah, but turn that shit off. I don't need echo.
Oh, you're right.
I'm on my
Yeah,
phone for a
pause it.
minute.
Pause
'cause
it
I'm
and
sending this
share
to
it.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm just share it to our Phil Long soccer team that is no longer really the Phil Long soccer team.
You're right.
In our hearts, they are.
Yeah.
There we go.
But anyways, I posted to a few spots. So, Zay, what can you tell us about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm actually from here, Colorado.
Born and raised?
Born in Denver, grew up, spent a couple years in Pueblo when I was like a little baby, so I guess that doesn't really count. My
Okay.
mom's side of the family's from Pueblo, dad's from Denver, so Springs is
What's your
right in the middle.
ethnicity?
I'm Hispanic, Mexican Hispanic, Native American as well too.
Okay.
Got some Ute in me.
I can see that.
I'm an actual Colorado native. And, you don't hear that a lot. but,
Actually,
like,
born
You're not a native, right?
I moved here when I was 6, so
Wow.
it feels like I am, but technically
I
not.
mean,
but,
I
like,
think if
my
you-
ancestors are from Colorado. Like I'm a native.
I think if you spent, more than 3/4 of your life somewhere, you're from there.
Fair
I would, you don't have to be born somewhere. There's people that are born on a,
I'd agree.
on a military base
I'd agree. Like,
and then
I'm,
leave right after.
I'm not from California. You know what I mean?
You don't rep it. It's crazy.
I feel like I'm more from Kansas City than I do my actual, birthplace. But
I was Kansas. What do you think of it?
Kansas City or Kansas? You
Kansas City.
gotta be specific.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
Because
Kansas is pretty fucking boring.
Kansas is flat as shit. There's not a lot to it. Love Kansas City though, man. A bunch of family out there. Obviously the Chiefs, the Royals. Big fan. Shout out the Chiefs, man. First round bye. Going to the game next week. It's gonna be-
Lucky.
lucky.
No, they-
Luck.
I mean, it's not luck that they
It's not
won
luck.
13 games or 14 games. 14 games. That's not luck. But what I'm saying is lucky that something catastrophic like that happened.
It wasn't no luck to it, bro. I had nothing to do
Oh,
with
it has something to do with it. Come on.
Not with them, not
I
the
know-
Chiefs. Had nothing to do with the Chiefs.
I know you're such a fanboy. It's hard for you.
Not even, bro.
But-
Hey, best record gets the top seed, and that's what the Chiefs did. It was all.
But you cannot.
It was took. Nothing was given. You know what I mean?
You can't say that. Okay, Bills didn't lose either. They haven't lost either.
They had 3 losses, but they had 1 less win.
But yeah, I'm saying, but like we don't know what could have happened that game.
No, we just know what did happen. Which
Yeah,
is the Chiefs had 1 more win. So I'm talking about what it has happened, what it is. We're talking about what could have been.
This guy is such a fan.
Hey, that's a tangent on itself. We could talk for 2 hours about that as it is.
Zay, are you into football at all?
I'm a Bronco fan, man. So at this moment, I'm not really into football.
So you're down for that.
I'm down pretty bad.
That's all right. Yo, but Zay, I was thinking about it, bro. Even on the way when we were driving here, do you remember the first time we actually met? Because we go back some, but I can't break it down to an actual time that I was like, this is when I met Zay.
So it wasn't at the dealership?
No, dude. So
how old are you, Zay?
I am 24.
25.
He graduated in the same class,
16,
same
right?
year. Oh, I was 17.
Oh, you're 17.
You were 16?
I was 16.
Oh, okay.
So I probably met you around like that 17, 18
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Because I know, I remember I always ran out with Trevor. I don't know the exact time I knew Trevor at the same time. I just knew I always ran into him.
Well, you pulled up that snap memory from today, right?
Yeah.
And it was back from 2016.
2016.
And it's hilarious because again, that's like obviously still in high school, and he's just recording the room of the party, and there's fucking Trevor on him. Trevor, like.
So you knew Trevor too?
Trevor, bro.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah. Sponsored by Henny.
Not really.
Not really.
Maybe one day.
Hit us up.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Oh, there we go.
Do either of you have Henny stories?
Ooh, I got this
Like
one story.
specifically?
Yeah.
This one time I was hanging out with Trevor.
Getting hignant.
We got this
Hignant.
The black Henny, and we were drunk.
How does that taste?
It
Is
tastes
it worth?
good.
Is it worth the extra little?
It is worth it. It is worth it.
I'm gonna have to try it.
You haven't had the black Henny?
No.
Did you try what Lydian brought back?
You want
the white Henny?
Yo, someone wants to hear you do a freestyle.
Zay
right
freestyle.
Oh hell no.
Does he? Yo, Mr. Johnson, does he really be
Does
freestyling?
he spit bars?
Should he be on my next album? Tell me, because I gladly have Zay on the track if you can spit.
Speaking of freestyle, that brings back that Henny story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Continue.
And we were drinking the Henny, and this guy, we're over here, we're a little faded, so we kind of start freestyling.
Okay.
And I don't know how it came up, but we bet a deal over it, like a car deal. And
Over who won the
over who
freestyle?
won the freestyle.
Was it like a rap battle? Was it like dissing each other? Or whoever was just spitting the best bars?
I think we just whoever was spitting the best bars.
Okay.
And I got a car deal out of it.
I should honestly, like whoever does kind of like you rapping at work, we should start ciphering. I hate freestyle. I'm not good at it at all. I like to write my lyrics.
Oh, I don't know. Taylor's chill out, yo.
Let's hear it. You got. I want to hear it. You got a 16 on the dome? I can spit off a 16 at any moment, bro.
I'm not that good. I mean, give me 15 minutes. I'll write something down. Might be a little clever.
Okay.
He's gonna do the old school Drake. He'll pull out his phone.
Drake's the GOAT, bro. Drake's the GOAT.
He's clean. I can't say he's the
I don't know
GOAT,
if he's the
bro.
GOAT though.
But
But
GOAT
he's
in
clean.
what sense? Most number one hits, yeah, he's the GOAT there. But he's not the best rapper. He's just one of the best artists ever.
I mean, I don't know, bro. His shit makes me move.
He got sing song shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's a pop star too. He's not just a rapper. He's like views.
I think that's his best produced album right there.
Listen, I love One Dance. I love Controller.
Dude, Hot White Bling.
Yeah.
Hot White Bling, bro.
Yo, I got some like flashbacks just thinking of Hotline Bling.
Dude, Hot White Bling hard.
Give this man a beat right now. Yo, I need to give you.
Nah, these guys are trying to get me embarrassed right now.
Spit an acapella,
Yeah, dude.
bro.
What if you spit some fire shit, dog? It goes viral, and then that's how you blow up.
Have you heard any of my music, or have you heard
I
me
haven't
rap?
heard any of your music. We're on the podcast, bro. You got some views.
But we're not in a position where I can have the music come through. I mean, I guess I could just play a beat over here, but it won't sound good. It won't
You put
sound
on a
good.
beat. You spit your 16 because you could just go off the top, and if I think of some fly shit, I'll just say. I'll just say it.
Is that an if or is that a guarantee? Is that a?
I'll think of something fly to say.
Okay. All right.
I'll think of something
All
fly to
right.
say.
Hey, you've been saying that Phoenix. You're like, man,
I'm
I'm gonna start rapping on the podcast.
I know, bro. Like
It
I
gets you
have
quick,
I have
man.
some stuff written, but I haven't memorized it yet. So I'm not trying.
You got that tough ass intro too that you could be spitting over, bro.
Oh well, yeah, I'm not spitting over that, but
I'm awesome.
I'm not spitting over that. I can spit a little something if y'all really want.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
Shit. Which direction should I go with the first one? I gotta get my breath right. Let me have a couple more.
Couple
Yeah, I
more
can do
sips.
that too.
The more you, hey, listeners, whatever listeners we got, the more you drink, the better I sound. So y'all should keep drinking.
Oh hell no! You gotta put on the shades. So I could really.
Spend a few shots and we'll produce a whole album. That's funny.
Y'all ready?
All right, let's hear it.
Spit.
My hands on the wheel to the day that I wreck. I text while I drive. Don't get upset. X on the phone. She way too obsessed. Success in my life is great to be blessed. Every day feels like I sneeze. What you call hard feels like a breeze. All's winning. I don't feel no grief. Sit spotlight. You can say I'm a thief. On to the game, but my grip on the teeth. I'm a hungry motherfucker, so I gotta eat. I just vibe on the beat. I hear other verses. Then I press delete. I go back to mine and I press repeat. Niggas shallow. Now my verses deep. My pockets deep. Way ahead of y'all by bounds and leaps. I silence on my haters. I don't hear repeat. You only as good as the company you keep. That's why my team is so awesome. They sleeping on us like they all playing possum. You want some? I got some. I'll say some swag like an auction. First round pick, no options. This is crack music. Go cop some. There you go. 16.
Okay.
Acapella.
Okay. Shit. Pulled up on the podcast, hitting my second blunt, but I'm not gonna pass. Only because they told me they don't want me to. I'm not that rude. I'm just a fly guy doing some cool shit. AB rap fast, but I rap slow. Over here taking my time because I'm working on my flow. I don't know.
All right,
some shit like that.
Yeah,
Some.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, my breath control is so bad.
Y'all really put me on the spot.
I used to be able to like do that verse like
Real
I was
quick.
like, I was dying. Also, I'm sitting down. It's different when you're like performing and shit.
You're standing, you're walking
You're
around, you got the
dying,
blood, you got
yeah.
the blood flowing.
Yeah, but
Shit, yeah, I'm on my second blunt. Low key, we kind of struggled getting a couple of those words out. I
That's
felt
all
like
right.
I was talking pretty fast.
That's
right?
right. So how many more you got in the chamber, dog?
I got this one, and I got another one.
yo, you're literally the first person to smoke on the podcast.
I appreciate
True.
that.
That's an honor.
It's an honor for me that you guys allowed me.
It took me a while because I felt like maybe this would be viewed as bad professionally, but realistically, we're in fucking Colorado. This is a recreational state. It's no different than doing this.
Crime. It's
No
not
crime
It's
here.
not crime.
And we're in your own home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
I heard another one.
Yeah, not here, no. We're not in a public space. You ain't got no one being like, there's not no kids around or nothing.
Now, if you pulled out the crack pipe, it brings out the torch, starts lighting it up, we might have to address it.
Yeah.
But,
We might have to put an intervention sign on top.
I almost brought the dabs.
Let me ask you, how old were you the first time you smoked weed?
I was like in 7th grade. I used to walk to my sister's elementary school. So we had
14, 15.
we had these cans sitting behind the Albertsons and we used to go in.
Was it just a soda can?
Yeah, bro.
What did you do? Did you do the tin foil at the top and poke holes in it?
We poke holes in it with no tinfoil.
No tin foil?
No tinfoil.
Okay, fair enough.
And then, shoot, bro. When I was in high school, I used to sneak out, and we used to break off these mechanical pencils, and we used to smoke out of mechanical pencils and make like makeshift
Yeah,
packs
I've
and
seen
shit
people
like
do that. Yo, I was so anti-weed when I was in high school.
Were you actually?
Yeah, bro. I used to hate on motherfuckers.
You'd be smoking,
That
you'd
is
be
fun.
like that
Yeah.
fucking junkie.
Yeah, I'd be with like a bunch of like be with a group, and like me and my buddy were both also not like we were both also against it. So
Yeah.
we like this is like participate. I think one time, bro, we were like 13, 14 years old. We smoked a cinnamon stick. I'm not even kidding, bro. We lit up a cinnamon stick and started, coughing like crazy.
Dude, that brings up a
Yeah.
confession. I remember one time I was like, I don't know, probably like 15 or something. And we literally cut open these tea bags, bro. And we like rolled it up and fucking lit it up on some dumb shit, bro.
Tea bags.
Yeah, bro, dude. I was like, and you actually hit it a couple times. You're like, fuck, God, I don't feel good. I don't know what it is. I don't feel good.
Because you're not supposed to.
You look it up. You're like, should you smoke tea? And they're like, fucking no. You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't smoke fucking tea. And we're like, oh god, that's dumb.
That's funny.
That's the craziest.
So how old were you with your first?
Oh, dude, 16, bro.
Would your parents be upset?
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Bro, I got caught a couple times in high school, dude.
Smoking tea?
Your parents grounded. You're grounded for smoking fucking herbal tea,
right? Next, you're gonna move to that coffee shit. No, okay, no, it was first time I smoked weed was 16, and I got caught a couple times throughout high school, dude. I got my ass fucking roasted by my parents, dude. Oh man, I'll tell you one story because, God, this is so bad.
And then we gotta get back to the Henny story.
Yeah, my parents are major against it, right? But so I remember prom after like senior year, junior year or something. Dude, I didn't even go do nothing. I didn't even go party. All I wanted to do was just smoke a quick blunt in my car. And so I roll a blunt at a McDonald's, and I drive open to this fucking open-ass parking lot. It's a school by my parents' house. And I'm like, I'm smoke real quick, go home. Got a baseball game in the morning. It's all good. But, dude, I'm puffing that thing down, man, and a cop rolls up, turns on the lights. I'm just like, shit, dog. I knew I was fucked up so I do. And so I panic, bro. I, like, throw the weed. I'm like high and shit. I'm like spraying some cologne and whatnot. And so then this cop comes up to the door. She goes, license and registration. I give her the shit. And she goes, so where's the weed, Christopher? And I'm like, there is no weed. And she's like, look, let's go one way or it can go another. And I was just like, all right. And so I gave her the weed that I had, bro, but I don't know. I don't remember to this day what I did with that blunt. They searched everything, bro. They searched me, my car, everything, bro. Couldn't find it. But anyway, long story short, they take me back to my parents' house, and I just knew because I was only 17 or something like that. So they had to ring the doorbell. My dad had to come to the door and talk to the cop, bro. And I just knew I was so fucked, bro. And I remember my dad comes down, opens up the door, dude. I got tears in my eyes. I know I'm so fucked. And so my dad's just like, "You're an absolute idiot. Go to bed." And then so I go up to my room. My parents have a room upstairs too. And then I hear talk like, what? And my mom, dude. My mom
like, what?
My mom.
Not my little chili Willy. Not my chili Willy.
Dude, made me get out of bed, made me go downstairs and sleep on the floor. And she slept on the couch, bro. Gosh.
Hey,
yeah.
At least the cop didn't tell your parents.
Do your parents know now that you participate?
I mean, they might. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things I don't really talk about it. I'm of age. It's like I'm an adult. I do what I do. But you know, it is what it is.
So,
I keep it low.
I was blunt with your parents.
I don't know, dude. I wish, bro.
Yo, I was a late bloomer, bro. With everything. When I hit 20, there was a lot of firsts. You know, lost my virginity, but I also smoked weed for the first time when I was 20.
20 or
20, 20, bro.
Damn.
It was an interesting year, cause I hid it from my friends that been dying to smoke with me.
You're a jerk.
Because I ridiculed them all the time about this shit, and then I basically let the girl that I lost my virginity to talk me into smoking.
Dude.
And I did.
She took everything
Love
from
you, Kyle.
And what up, Kyle? Thanks for joining the show. Yeah, bro. But
Kyle, he has a song that's going to be coming on the Mark Battles album here soon. He got a feature on it.
Okay, congrats to that, bro. You got to send me his music so I can hear it.
I will. Put your link or something on the podcast, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. You know, I love hearing local artists, bro. So definitely trying to collab with some local artists. February's coming out. All right.
Shout out.
Got you.
Oh yeah.
What's your moniker? What's your rap name? Let's see. Kyle, rap name? All right.
Probably on the phone or something.
Yeah.
Special
K.
K.
I fucks with
I
it.
fuck with it.
I used to eat that cereal all the time. I found out. But yeah, let's go.
Special
The dollar
K.
sign.
With
and
a dollar
everything.
sign, Special K. All right.
Dude,
True.
spelling's hard.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm Mr. Phoenix. That's my rap name. Phoenix is fine also. Got an album on Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. Working on my second project, solo project. But anyways, so yeah, when I smoked weed for the first time, it was like a game changer, dog.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know.
You get the giggles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, bro. I was laughing. I was
was
dying, bro.
I was
stupid
giggly
shit,
as a motherfucker. You got another fan. Yo, Zay, you were literally the most popular
Thanks,
person
yeah,
around.
right. Yeah.
People actually care about you, bro. I appreciate it. Unlike our subscribers. Nah, I got a couple that
It's like fingerboards.
they usually come in later. They don't watch it live. But I appreciate everyone that's in the podcast right now. We
needed.
okay.
It's much appreciated.
Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, Matt?
There we go.
How you doing, dude? Matt's a good guy right there. That's a cool guy.
But yeah, I got the giggles, I got the munchies like a motherfucker, bro.
Anything, bro.
It was.
You down like a whole cantaloupe if you got it, dude. Like,
It
yeah,
don't matter,
kinds
bro,
of shit, bro.
by any means. And then the cottonmouth, the first time I experienced cottonmouth, I didn't know. I thought I was dying.
It was awful.
I was like, yo,
Awful.
I'm fucking dehydrated.
And you can fix it to
It's such a
anything.
light on me.
Yeah, but my relationship with Mary Jane's is very minimal now. There was a time, that's kind of how my rap name came about, was Mr. Phoenix.
You're born, kind of.
Raised from the ashes.
So like the very first song I made with my homeboy was like, it was back when we were just trying to remix other beats, and we did like a remix to Fly Like a G6. It was called Fire. It was called Fire Like a Phoenix because I always had weed on me. So I referred to myself I didn't refer to myself as Mr. Phoenix, and I went by Lyric. And then in another song, like 2 songs later, I referred to myself because I wrote that song.
Yeah.
In the hook, I referred to myself as Mr. Phoenix. And I was like, I like that shit.
That just went smooth.
I'm gonna keep Mr. Phoenix.
Okay, so that's where that came from.
That's where it came from. And it's also my favorite mythological creature.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Rise from the ashes.
Oh, yeah.
Next project's called Rise, guys. Just Rise.
I was gonna say one of your favorite bands is also Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
The song
Yeah,
Phoenix.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's a great song.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh, you have a Henny story?
Oh, dude, nothing like in particular that I can think of. But bro, I've gotten lit off some Henny before. Again, maybe the reason I don't have one is because there's a certain part of the night that you just don't remember, bro.
Let me tell you, I stayed away from this shit
From Hennessy?
for basically my whole life. I might have been at a party and that was the only thing there. And someone gave me Henny, or something like that. But I never purposely drank Henny until my first Vegas trip. Yo, and ever since that, anytime I'm with Nathan, Hennessy's involved, dog. And let me tell you, it was a very unique experience because living in Vegas, it's hot as fuck. He left the fucking bottle in the car. I had 110 degree Henny. As soon as I get in the car, he's like, here. I'm like, yo, why is
he's got the boiling ass?
I'm like, why is this shit on fire? And then
that's
I don't know. I like the mood it gets me.
Yeah.
It gets me in the right mood.
It's a
chill as fuck until I want to fight him again.
But there's a proper switch, and it gets
I was on Henny when I punched that crackhead in Vegas. I was off the yak,
That's funny.
Shit.
I didn't really start drinking Henny until I turned 21. Really, I used to go to concerts a lot. Well, I still do, but I would go to like these Dizzy Wright concerts, and I'm pretty tight with Dizzy. So I'd be able to go hang out with them backstage and kick it with them, and that's what they drink over there. It was Henny, and always had Henny. That's also why I got started with tequila. It's hanging out with Snow, and it's tequila. But pretty much just that, Henny and chill vibes, and just came.
Let me tell you, Colorado's a special place. So I'm gonna tell you why. In 2017, I went to the 444 tour, the Jay-Z concert.
Yeah.
And I was with my ex, my boy Greg, and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the Pepsi Center. I don't think it's called the Pepsi Center anymore. I think it's World Arena. No, not World Arena.
I think it's still
Ball Arena.
Ball Arena. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
really?
Yeah,
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 when did that
that's
happen?
right. That's right.
So we're there, and Greg lights up the blunt right there, and I'm
In the
Pepsi Center.
Pepsi Center.
I'm like, dog, I'm freaking the fuck out.
I would too, bro.
And
That's
then-
you got people around you and
And
everything.
then my ex like grabs the
Oh.
blunt, grabs the blunt from someone else, and it hands it to me, and I'm like, here you go. I was like, but then I started noticing
everyone's
there.
doing it.
There's smoke.
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
Wait.
There's smoke over
Wait.
there.
Sorry, you said this was at a concert, right?
Yeah, it was at a
Okay.
concert.
I was thinking like the Nuggets are playing, and he's like,
No, it was just different.
You probably could get away with
So-
it at Nuggets games.
So like I've been to concerts and like I saw Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run in Hard Rock Stadium.
Oh,
Right?
oh, sweet.
I don't think it was
That's
called
fun.
Hard Rock.
That's in Miami, right?
Yeah, but
That's
that's
in Miami.
outdoors. People were smoking there.
That's where the
It's
Chiefs
cool.
won the Super Bowl.
I-
Shout out them.
Outdoor is fun, but
Yeah.
indoor, like I'm
Yeah.
thinking, like this is gonna be an
Sure.
issue. But then I started noticing everyone's just smoking. Dog. It's chill.
Chill.
The Hard Rock Stadium has some cool events over there,
There's
man.
something about smoking weed and music.
Dude.
It's
vibes,
just like it.
hand in hand.
It's fucking great. Like I went to the Yeezus tour,
Oh, what?
and see, I was scared to smoke in the arena because that was in the American Airlines arena
Uh-huh.
where the Heat play. Well,
Oh,
it's called the
Miami
FTX
too.
Center right now. So I got high beforehand, but yo, that
magical.
yo, let me tell you, that concert is lit still to this day, the best concert I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few concerts. And guess who opened up for him? Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Oh,
That was when Good Kid, Mad City came out. Yeah, I remember pulling up, like I'm getting ready to get to my seat, and I hear like when you get through like the hallway where you're getting ready to walk up to your seats, and I hear yeah, man down. What I was lit. I was
dude.
already lit, bro. It was too live.
bro, I can only imagine.
I went to the Travis Scott tour for the Astroworld tour, and he was at the First Bank Center,
Okay.
and it was a little late, And I'm walking in, going to my seat, and when I walked in, Sheck West was up performing Mo Bamba.
Oh, that's lit too,
That
bro.
is lit.
That shit
Dude,
was
I named my cat Shaq West, bro.
You did.
Yeah,
You
that's
did.
right.
He definitely did. True story.
So when you say that, I pulled up and Shaq West is playing. I just think of my cat instantly, though.
And then I went to a Rolling Loud in Miami.
Oh,
Hard Rock
oh yeah,
Stadium.
yeah, dude. You went basically right when we got hired at
Yeah.
the dealership. You went with
That was my second time going, bro.
you didn't go with Trevor, but you went with
Shane.
Shane, and didn't you go with Dave too?
Gabe actually he ended up being out there for his birthday.
That's wild.
Yeah, and we just ended up just running into each other like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And but the first time I went, like the 2 years before that, it was right before COVID, but went and got to experience Mo Bamba again, but actually in the pit. And yeah, that was crazy.
I bet.
My little ass up there going fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Speaking of mosh pits, have you ever like gone to like a rock concert in mosh?
I haven't.
Bro, do you listen to rock? Or you just
A little bit.
it's it's fun.
I listen to kind of everything, man. I got this crazy ass list on my phone how I listen to music, and it starts from 1942 all the way to today, and pretty much all popular artists and all that are related to them. And when their debut album comes out, and every time I listen to their debut album, I move them down to a couple years when their next album comes out. And that's how I listen to my music. I'm in 1953 right now.
Okay.
Damn, that's
Cool.
pretty dope.
That's definitely unique.
So I'm gonna be hearing it all. I do the same things with my comic books too. I'm over here in like 1942 on DC and Marvel.
That's a different little.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like
Original.
that for sure. Yeah.
Trying to read all the comic books and then just experience all the music, mainly because all they do today is use samples and stuff mainly in their music. You don't
Sure.
really hear a lot of people making beats from scratch. But I got a friend that does. His name's Pumbaa. Shout out Pumbaa.
Where's Timon at, dog?
No Timon, but Pumbaa, that's crazy, bro. Makes like the best beats ever. You definitely.
Yeah, I'd
I'll
love
get
to
you in
hear him.
touch
I'm
with
sure
him,
he
bro.
charges a pretty penny for his beats.
But I don't know what I'm saying.
Yo, you all right? Yo, you can take it easy on
Nah, dude, like that third one. Hey, but Zay, I want to touch on something because you said something earlier to me today that I've been thinking about, bro. We were walking back down to one of the buildings, and we were just talking about like, dude, I was a little hungover at work. I was dragging ass, not really doing shit. And I remember what you said. You're like, bro, like when I don't want to do stuff, because I was like, shoot, I didn't even want to go in, right? And you're like, well, what I tell myself when I don't want to go in or I don't want to clean up my room or whatever it is, you say, hey, I deserve to make money. That's what he was telling me. That's how he motivates himself. And I think that's pretty dope because like that's one thing I feel like I kind of lose sometimes there, you know, like not that like dog, this is all for me. Like you like screw making other people happy about my performance. This is about making my own money.
Yeah, building you know, something for the future for yourself.
Absolutely.
That's how
I'm not there for anyone besides me.
And it's not like you know, I don't think you deserve to make more money than me. I don't think you deserve to make more money than me. But like, no, not disrespectfully. I don't think that you should, in your mindset, you shouldn't think that I should make more money than you. You know.
Sure.
And that's the kind of business.
It's a competitive business.
It's the whole point
too. But it's like it's just a self-help kind of thing as well too. Like, you know, you deserve to live in a clean space and be comfortable in your surroundings and go home and be able to sit back and relax. You deserve that of yourself. And that's what you should tell yourself, and that's what motivates me at least.
So like for me, if I'm telling you the truth, like every day I don't want to go in, but I have like an impeccable. I can't say impeccable at this dealership, as far as because I miss time. I had COVID right when I start. Well, my mom passed away. Missed basically a week that week, and then. A week later, I get COVID. I'm out for 13 days.
Yeah.
So at my last dealership, I went 4 years without missing one day of work. And then,
that stuff's out of your control.
And then in October, I did miss one day. This year or last year rather, for food poisoning or stomach bug. You can't work with that. I can work sick. I can't work with like the shits. Like, it's and puking, you know. Imagine how hard it would be right now because our bathroom situation sucks.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy I'm not even in that building.
Oh, yeah,
it's rough, bro. It's hard out here.
You're making phone calls and all you hear is drilling, just relentless drilling.
I got 3 bathrooms in my building.
But yeah, like for 1,000% every day, I don't feel like going to work. But then I think to myself, well, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Right.
Like
stay home and do what?
Play video games.
Yeah.
That's not
be productive.
That's not productive. I like nice things.
Sure.
I drive a nice car.
And you deserve that.
Yeah. I deserve nice things. And I'm working towards something bigger than this right now. You know? So I can't allow the fact that I don't want to work for somebody. You know,
stop you from working.
Stop you from working.
And that's the beauty of our job. We kind of work for ourselves in a way.
We do, but we have a schedule. I would say we worked for ourselves if there was like you could listen. You have to have some kind of obligation to come.
Absolutely.
But at the same time,
that's
like,
your work ethic right there, and that's kind of
what But the thing is, if you made it like a free schedule, you'll see who wants to actually work.
Yeah.
You'll see who actually
shows up
and does it, and then you fire the motherfuckers that don't ever show up.
And it's gonna be the people who are consistently in the top 15 consistently.
Top 10, absolutely.
Yeah. Bro, I pride myself in working, and I try to do a great job. If I'm gonna do something, I do it right. Like in any of my fucking jobs I've ever done. It's like I always give people in fast food a pass, like when they fuck up the order. But then I also think to myself, like if I was in fast food, I would make sure motherfuckers ordered it right. Because that shit, I don't care if I'm getting paid $12 an hour or I'm making over 100K. I'm gonna do that job to the best of my ability because I want to say, hey, I was the best at this, or I at least gave it all. You know.
True that. If you're gonna do something, be great at it. Or at least try to be.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the attempt. Not everyone can be great at everything, but you gotta put forth the effort.
Consistency is the key.
So we know our goals. We talked about them on the podcast. Do you have any goals for 2023?
I got a lot of goals, you know.
Okay. Sure.
You know, I want to make 6 figures this year, so
Yeah.
I gotta consistently
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Well, I did my first. This is my first year professionally making 6 figures.
Congratulations, Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
It was a long time coming. I just missed it last year. I mean the year before at 97. You know, just missed it.
So, I just want to work a little bit harder at my job. Get a little bit more of have some personal goals I have as well too. That I'm pretty much going to be achieving here soon. So once I have that, I'll speak that into existence.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want to share? Is it kind of confidential?
Confidential.
That's
Confidential
fine.
right now. I'm just trying. I'm getting a new pad. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Cool.
Put me
Okay.
a spot that's closer to work. Trying to get my license back. That's my biggest goal as well.
Okay.
You know, I've been down that road.
That's number one.
You know, it's a process. I had it back in 4.5 months. Got it done quick, but
That's not bad.
Yeah, you gotta stick with it.
It's a
Do all
tedious
do all
shit.
the obligations, and you'll get it. My boy was telling me, I don't know who he said. I don't know if he heard it on a podcast or someone. He says this comedian or someone says, I have the same New Year's resolution every year. Twice the bread, twice the head. That's it. That's all he's trying to do.
And it's kind of hard to think of yearly goals. When I consider myself kind of goal oriented.
Sure.
So when it comes to that yearly time, I don't really ever make any resolutions or anything because I feel like if that's something that you really want to do, you would just do that every single day.
You'll do it regardless based off of the time frame.
Like when I started going to the gym, I started going in October or something.
Sure.
I did. That's when I started going.
Yeah. Not someone who goes January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then doesn't hit it again.
Yeah. And no knock on that because if you got the consistency is the key.
Absolutely.
And
I was gonna say one New Year's resolution was to quit nicotine entirely, and I held to it.
Okay.
That shit was rough. I'm not
Nicotine's a tough habit to kick.
That's tough to crack. Absolutely. And entirely as well. A lot of people go like a week, a month, or something, then they'll break.
My mom smoked consistently from 15 to 69.
Yeah.
wow.
It's kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of
It's a bitch, bro. Dude, again, it's everything, dude. It's your mood. It's your if you haven't hit nicotine in a good amount of time, you're not there. You feel kind of like, as Marshall says, you feel crazy almost. It's weird, but anyone can do it, man. If I can do it, anyone can.
I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Really?
I've smoked plenty of Black and Milds and
The cigarillos.
and then plenty of, well, let me not say, like I've had celebratory cigars for like a friend having a kid or getting married or something like that. But Black and Mild is usually I'm partying in Miami, I'm lit, I'm at a club that you go to the bathroom and then they just have Black and Milds there. I'm like, you know what? It's that kind of.
We were in Vegas and all of a sudden you smoke this black. I was like, where the fuck did you get that from? Or Black and Mild or whatever it was.
Yeah, Black and Mild. It was definitely Black and Mild.
Like that's how you know I'm getting lit. If you see me with a
Black and Mild, you already know I'm lit.
That might be a good goal. Maybe switch this to joints.
Switch to joints.
Switch to joints, bro.
Instead of Black and Mild,
No,
I
instead
smoke
of
big.
blunts.
Oh yeah, bro, this is a whole ass tobacco leaf right here.
Yeah, that is impressive. You're straight cutting it out.
Dude, yeah, I gotta.
This guy's doing an arts and craft project while rolling a blunt.
I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working with here.
What is your preferred smoked almond?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah,
Like he turns
So
that
whole ass
into a blunt.
So is that exactly like backwoods or?
Backwoods are different because they come rolled up as a cigar, but it's ultimately kind of the same thing. I think it's a different brand. It's a different brand, but like backwoods come from a leaf like this. It's the same kind of texture and stuff.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's kinda hard
That
to
shit's
find.
like expert level stoner though.
Yeah.
Like he's got the scissors and
I
everything.
couldn't roll that to save my life.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
it's just like rolling backward, really, bro.
The entire.
So
leaf.
my-
a joint,
my-
like a joint.
My preferred like blunt is White Owls.
Dude, white owl, white grape.
White grape,
White
yeah.
grape,
I
bro.
don't smoke white
That-
owls.
Oh, dude,
White
that's the going.
that flavor is.
And you can get them so. Dude.
How do you feel about the King Palms? Have you tried
I
those?
like King Palms.
Oh, bro, it's so fire. You just pack it. You just take the little thing, and you just keep jamming it, and you can roll it tight, and it already has a filter.
My normal go-to are Dutches. I like the Dutches a lot, and
Dutchess slap for a second.
and I could do Swishers always. I like Swishers.
They used to do great mini Dutches. Swishers are good. Not my favorite, but you know what was one of my favorite things to smoke? I think we talked about this on a podcast. I just got my first my first house, and I named a room Cuddy Zone. That was my room where I would smoke, and then I invite people over. We chill.
You're a Cuddy fan?
Yeah, huge Cuddy fan. You know this,
Yeah.
man.
I just want to make sure everyone knows this.
Yeah, huge Cuddy fan. We talked about top 5 artists, and Cuddy was in my top 5. He's a read. I mean, I told you I was influenced by a girl through weed, but really, Kid Cudi is just as influential to me smoking weed as she was.
The music video Day and Night, bro. I was like 9 years old watching that when they came out every single night. I had an old school iPod, and I had the nano deck that was my alarm. So I put my iPod onto it to charge and do my alarm.
iPod shuffler.
And I just playing that through my speaker on repeat over and over, day and night.
Yeah.
That was my shit, dude.
No, I didn't like that song when I first heard it.
Really?
You know where I liked Kid Cudi was Welcome to Heartbreak.
I listened to that album today.
Welcome to Heartbreak on 808s and Heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even know what his name was. I was like, who's Kid Cudi?
That's in my top 5 right there, bro. That's probably my
I
top
was like,
5
who's this Kid Cudi guy?
Yeah.
Huge influence on me. I mean, I took shrooms because of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, I took shrooms at a Kid Cudi concert at Rolling Loud in 2018,
God,
bro.
that sounds like a good time.
Oh, it's freaking amazing.
It sounds like a good time. What was I saying? I've had a few of these. What was I saying before that got me to Kid Cudi? What were we talking about? Guys.
Your room is a Cudi room.
Oh, Cudi Zone.
Yeah.
Cudi Zone.
So yeah, I would and this was my first place, and I had just turned 20. I had just turned 21, but like before I was 21, where the fuck was I going? I was going to fucking hookah bars. So I got into hookah. I bought myself a dope ass hookah, and I found this dope spot for shisha, for like dope, like not that fake ass shit you pull out of a pack and you smoke it. I was smoking like the shit that was like marinated in like real fruit juices and shit.
Yeah.
And then that was the stuff that I was using. I mixed my weed with that,
Oh.
and I put it in the hookah, bro. Smack it. So it's like you get the same sensation of a bong with the flavor of a hookah.
That was what's cool about Florida is that when I went to Florida and you go to like bars like in Orlando and Miami, they offer hookah, and
Right
you just sit and I bought
Just in like any regular bar?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nicer club bars, they would have them. Yeah, 1000%.
Instead of having to bar hop and go in every spot, that made me stay. I'd get a hookah and just chill there for a while.
So if the music's good and if you're a single guy and there's chicks there, you get a hookah, you start inviting the chicks over to smoke the hookah. It's chill. There's a couple spots in Denver that have hookahs, but it's not like a popular thing.
Have you been to the hookah lounge in the Springs?
Yeah.
The one on Academy?
There's a few on Academy.
Dude, I'm trying to think of
I haven't been there for like years, bro.
Bro, I just remember this one quick story. We went to the hookah lounge. I forgot exactly how old we were, right? But
we sneaked in there in high school when I was like 14.
Was it? Didn't you have to? You had to be like what? What was the age to get in there?
You used to be like
18.
I'm pretty sure it was
Tobacco,
16 at the time.
18.
But this was like. But this
tobacco,
was like
bro. You can't serve tobacco.
No, but this was like a
these
tobacco.
things are like shady, bro. They're like backdoor places.
There was some kind of loophole or some dumb shit. But
They were
anyway,
just backdoor places. There
anyway,
was no loophole.
I
You
didn't
just
even.
walked in.
I went with like Marshall and like some homies, right? And
I know what you're thinking.
dude, we met this girl there that I knew from like a couple of different parties, and we saw her when we were on our way out, right?
I think that's over the highway. That's real close by our work.
That hookah lounge?
Yeah.
I think so. Again, I know it's on like North Academy.
I was there.
Were you there that
We hung
time?
out that night, yeah.
Wait, are you know what? So you know what?
I know this story.
Are you?
Bro.
So I take her home, right?
Yeah, I didn't go with you guys there, bro.
You
Like,
did?
we all met there, bro. Because we used to do that every weekend.
Well, bro, so she asked for a ride home. Again, I'm a nice guy. We're headed kind of in the same direction. I gave her a ride home, bro. But so we pull up to her house, bro. She gets out of her car, bro, and her mom comes out, bro, and her mom's a fucking crackhead ass bitch, dog. I swear. And she comes out, and she's just like, "Hey, hey!" And I like stop for a second. And I'm just like, "Yo, what's up?" And then she runs out, and she's like, "Get over here, you motherfucker!" And she has, I don't see what she has, but she has a tailor, bro. Or a
Hooked
taser.
on hooks.
Hooked on Hooks is the best story, honestly. Anyway, her mom tried to fucking tase me, bro.
Skyler.
Hooked on Hooks is the best.
Thank you for the recommendation.
What is that?
I'll have to check. I'm
Is
sure. Hooked on
That
hooks.
sounds so familiar. I'm trying to remember what that was.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
But point is, her mom tried to tase me, dog. She like stuck the taser in through the window, dude, and I hit the gas, fucked up her arm, and I was pissed at that girl, dude. I was furious. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "I was just being a good Samaritan, giving you a ride home. I didn't even go with you there."
Oh, you can't see it, but
Like she was fucking, yeah. It was a trip.
Nope.
Dang, that clip.
But I found it.
Where is it at? Where's the location?
It is on North Academy.
It was the other cross street.
It's right by Dublin House. It's across
Oh,
the street
okay,
from
yeah, I
Dublin.
know that one. Yep,
Yeah.
I know the one you're talking about. I know.
Well, we'll have to check it out.
Okay.
It's not
Hooked on Hooks.
hookah.
Hooked on
Like
hookah.
hookah. Yeah.
That's funny.
We'll have to check it out. Except I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of young ass people there. That's where you're not 21 yet and you want to party. That's the
Yeah.
place
So
that
there's
you
gonna be
go
some
to.
young ass people.
But I enjoy the hookah thing. Yo, have you ever like hit a hookah real hard and then stood up real quick?
Oh, bro, yeah.
dude,
Bro,
the buzz would be ridiculous
Ridiculous.
sometimes. That's why I couldn't do hookah again because of the nicotine.
Same feeling as when you
Indeed.
kind of wake up and stand up too quick.
Sure,
So let me ask you a question. So you just said the nicotine.
correct.
Hookah doesn't have nicotine.
It does.
Not
It's like
tobacco.
I'm almost positive because I remember getting buzzed off that shit. How do you get buzzed off it if there's no nicotine?
Because you fucking lack of oxygen.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure they have.
Maybe
I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure they have
I'm
nicotine.
gonna look it up. I'm fact check.
Or maybe that's why they
I
let us
think
in at
like-
16 was because there wasn't nicotine. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
yeah.
you guys got any birthday traditions?
Birthday traditions?
What you mean?
Like something you do every year on your birthday, just like out of habit, like
I
not like with people and stuff, because you do different things with people.
I usually go to the mall and buy myself some shit.
Okay.
That's one of the
That's
things.
not bad. Nothing in particular, man. Hang out with friends, but I will say I always take my birthday off. I don't work on my birthday.
I worked on my birthday before.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It feels really good.
It's
when you start on your birthday.
sure it's another day, but at the same time, I don't want to be there. I got
It
PTO,
feels good
but
when
I'm
you start on your
gonna
birthday.
take a day.
So you're right. It does.
Yeah.
It actually shisha is much higher. The nicotine levels in shisha is much higher than that of a cigarette. However, you're less likely to be addicted to it
Sure.
than
Yeah. So I know myself, dude.
And-
As soon as that buzz hits me, dog, and I'm wake up the next day.
So I guess that's the only time I've had nicotine, but I've never had a cigarette.
Every year for my birthday, I listen to More Life by Drake.
Is that what you do?
That's my birthday tradition.
It's
And I also take a half gram down.
Okay.
a half gram down.
Oh yeah.
Would you got an email or something, or do you just
I just torch that bitch.
get it red hot?
Just get it red
That's
hot,
fucked,
bro.
dude. I've
It
seen
hurts.
I know
It
you've
hurts
seen the
every
videos
fucking
too, bro. People taking a gram dab and he's ripping it, and then all of a sudden he just fucking passes out.
Yeah.
Wake up and you're blitzed
The first time I did, I fucking passed out in the bathroom, bro, because I greened out.
like that.
My
But
friend
in my
knocked
opinion,
on
that's
the
just
door,
so
"Hey, you
wasteful,
good?"
dude. Like I feel like you could cut that down to like a 6, and you'd still reach the maximum.
Oh
high.
yeah, bro. I can make like a gram of wax.
It's like
That's
more.
like
It's
a
like
week,
it's
you
like
know?
more of a status thing to take a half gram down.
It's a tradition.
Well,
Hey, it's a birthday.
I used to go to a 420 party all the time. Well, let me not say all the time, a few times. with my friends in Orlando, and the one time I think Ryan rolled this thing. We called it a marijuana egg roll. That shit was like, we're talking like probably like an O in there or a half O, in a single cigar.
Yeah.
Like it was like,
I've seen that in a raw before, bro.
oh, for real.
That shit hard.
That's a big ass joint.
We put it in the freezer too, smoke it. Fucking great.
So check this out. So since weed's legal recreationally in Denver, I want to like try to figure out a way to throw like some kind of like party or something up there. Like, you know how you could like throw day parties and they do pools and stuff, and figure out how to promote it, but make it like a weed party because it's legal recreational up there. So you rent out a spot, you know, you figure out the legal contracts. You could do that shit because they do that in California all the time. Where it's legal recreationally.
Bro, let me tell you something.
And they have dab lounges up there too as well, and weed lounges.
Denver's the way you gotta do it.
Yeah.
For sure. You can't do shit like that
Oh
here.
no.
Bro, I was trying to throw a pool party. I was thinking big. Because I've been to a couple really good pool parties in Denver. And it was done by 303 magazine. And then Kevin Larson also throws pool parties. And they're fucking baller. So I was like, there's nothing like that in the Springs. I wanted to do like an art showcase, a fashion show, and then have live entertainment. I was gonna perform. I was gonna have a couple other rappers and then a rock band perform. I was already setting up food trucks to come.
Where at?
So that's the thing. No one would fucking let me. Like, they wouldn't even give me they wouldn't even entertain it. Like, give me a price.
Yeah.
Like my boy was gonna help fund it.
Uh-huh.
You know, he had a branding company, JKLOL. Shout out to Kyle. Yeah, literally it's JKLOL branding. His son's name's Justin, Justice, and he's Kyle. So that's where it came from.
JK Wolf.
Yeah, JKLOL branding, and we were gonna pair it up with Awesome Life Entertainment. I had a fashion designer on board. Like, it was gonna be legit. And every place that I went to, I tried Broadmoor. I tried like some hotel. I tried Villa. I tried Lifetime. Like, yo, just let me rent it out. That's it. 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever. Nowhere.
Yeah, not even a price.
It wouldn't even, not even a price. Like, no, we don't do that here. Okay. But yes, Denver's where it's at. Another thing, when I first moved here in 2015, you could go to this. There was a place downtown. All I know is in downtown. I can't remember where, because I was new to the place, and I went with my boy Greg, my ex
Greg who beat me in fantasy.
Yes.
Shout out.
We
Greg.
went to a bar that didn't serve. We went to a bar that didn't serve alcohol.
Oh damn.
You know
What kind of fucking
you know
bar is
shots
that?
of juice?
No, they give you a blunt. You do
Oh.
do a donation to get in.
Where's that at?
I don't remember where. All I know is it happened, and it was downtown. I remember there being graffiti on a wall and all that, but I've never seen anything like it since there.
Damn.
Like, it was dope. It was like literally like just hanging out with just randoms.
I don't know. Remember
It was just some randos.
where it is? I don't know if it was Miami or if it was Vegas, but there's like this alleyway, and it's like only at night. But they have all these cool ass lights and shit. I think it's Miami.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You're from Miami.
Yeah.
From there's like this alley out there. And it's like downtown Miami, you know, and it's
Brickell, Wynwood.
something like that, bro. It's pretty. I don't know, bro. I'm not from there. I don't remember.
Yeah. Miami's a special place, bro.
I think it is, bro. It was.
No one
I
parties
love
like Miami, though.
Miami's amazing,
I
bro.
believe
I
it.
mean, I haven't been. So shout out to Nick Sarfo. You know, he told me, "Oh, you don't know anything about partying. You haven't been overseas." Okay, cool. But I've been to New York. I partied in New York. I partied in Chicago.
Vegas.
I partied in Vegas. I partied in DC. You know, and I partied in Miami and all over South Florida. Miami is just different, bro.
Sure.
Different. Ibiza is considered the party
That-
capital
yeah.
of the world.
I took a pill in the bees, bro.
Yeah, but that's just like
Bora Bora.
that's
as
just
well.
like house, like that's like the house capital of the world. So that's why it's called the party.
Dude, I'd love to go to Miami.
Dog, I'm telling you, bro. We gotta go.
Find some time.
Miami
Exactly. We go to Miami. That's how I did it with Corey and my boy Aaron and Colton.
True.
Once you go out in like Miami and Vegas, I used to go out in Springs a lot, but going out once there, you don't go out in Springs.
Yeah, right.
Bro, like,
Even
Denver's whack, like low key.
Sure.
Bro, have I told this story about when I realized I was too old? Have I told you this story?
I feel like I'm too old, except for
you check this out. It was 2016, bro. We're in 2023, so that's 7 fucking years ago, bro. 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
And I felt like I'm 34 fucking years old, bro. But dog, I'm all right. I'm in Miami. It's Halloween weekend, so it's not actual Halloween.
Halloween weekend in Florida is the best.
It's lit. My boy's working at the Ale House. My boy Elijah. Shout out to Elijah. He didn't get off work till 2. When I say 2, I mean 2 a.m. So I went to the bar. He's giving me drinks, this and that. We get out. He's done with everything by like 1:45, 1:50. We're on the road, going to his house. We're meeting up with another one of our friends. Put on a mask, whatever. We can go party in North Miami Beach. We go to North Miami Beach. We end up in some like, not a dive bar, but it's like low-key bar. Chilling. Everyone's in costumes. It's fun. Having a good time. I'm macking into some chick, this and that. And bro, we shut that motherfucker down. 5:30. It closed at 5:30.
That's what's nice. They're open late out there.
I'm like,
I'm ready
for bed. I'm ready for bed. He's like, no, we're going to the next spot. I was like, what the fuck you mean next spot, nigga? It's 5:30 in the morning.
we're going home. I'm going to bed.
He's like, hey, my boy Elijah and Alex are like, nah, we're gonna go to Corner Bar. I'm like, what the fuck you mean Corner Bar? What? It's an after hour spot. So what they do is in Miami, and there's a few. It's not even just in Miami. It's in South Florida. So when the people that get off at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so they have somewhere to go to party. Mm-hmm. So people in the service industry, that's where they party. Bro, we get to Corner Bar. We pull up at like 6:15. This place is jumping. DJs,
oh my god!
I didn't even know about that.
Partying right at downtown Miami, bro. I had never been offered coke more in my fucking life than that, bro. Every time I went to the bathroom, people were like,
"Wow!"
Like
no one's actually going to the bathroom.
Yeah, everyone's just going there to fucking snort coke.
Yeah.
Bro, we left there at like 9:45, 10 o'clock. It is jumping. I'm like, dog, I can't do this shit, bro.
Dude, that's partying on a whole different level.
I can't. That's what I'm telling you.
That is the same thing in Vegas. Yeah, like I need sleep to party, bro. I can party, but
I can party through my.
Otherwise, I'll be a shell. Dude.
I'm a warrior.
My Halloween weekend in Florida was freaking amazing. I went to Orlando, and I went to Universal Studios for help.
Well, first off, that ain't Miami. That's Florida.
It's still Florida. That's why I said Florida.
Yeah.
But Halloween weekend in Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, you did Halloween Horror Nights?
I did.
Yeah, fire.
So every time I fly, I put like an ounce of I sneak an ounce of the weed with me.
Yeah. Why are you dry snitching, bro?
Just like
Trevor. And I brought shoes with me last time.
They all want me at once.
I brought shoes with me last time, and right before I brought shoes with me last time, and fucking. Right on the day of Halloween is when the day we went to all the haunted houses, and they have 10 haunted houses there. And we got the fast pass. We were able to cut in line first. So I popped some shrooms, like quarter shrooms, bro.
I would never do that.
And I went through all 10 fucking haunted houses, bro. It was the fucking best Halloween of my life, bro.
So I almost did a quarter.
I love that.
I went a half-eighth away from, probably less than a half-eighth away from taking a quarter of shrooms, and it was the most overwhelming experience I've ever had.
I went with I was with my family too, which was crazy. And my family knew I was tripping, and they just they're like, dude, you can't even freaking tell. Like I can handle myself pretty well.
They weren't tripping. That she was tripping.
It's official, dog.
What?
Merry Christmas, nigga.
Dude, that 286 is that March 12th?
No, March 4th It's John Jones, Cyril Gunn. Sorry.
No, I love the UFC. I've been listening, bro.
So you can come over to my house. I'm gonna order the John Jones.
March 4th is John Jones and Don.
In February and April is gonna be.
Oh, that's lit.
That is boom.
Because I was gonna say, dude, like you said, we haven't watched no UFC since we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top
top 5 albums.
Yeah, it's approaching that hour mark. All that time.
What the fuck were we talking about just a second ago?
Halloween weekend.
Halloween Horror Nights. Bro, Halloween Horror Nights is something you gotta do.
Amazing, bro.
It's a bunch of haunted houses.
It's a bunch of haunted houses. They got people dressed up all throughout the whole park. It's dark. It's nighttime. It's spooky.
You're walking through and people just
everyone's
jump scare you.
Everyone's
Crazy,
drinking.
Yeah.
You know, it's legit.
And they change the whole themes of everything, bro. Everything becomes haunted. All the rides.
So they do things, and they usually have like a
fantastic.
main theme. Like one year they did Walking Dead.
This year was The Weekend, bro.
The Weekend.
It was The Weekend. They had a weekend haunted house and shit like that.
The Weekend, like the artist.
The artist.
What?
Bro. Yeah.
How does he get a haunted house?
And it was dope because I'm a huge Weekend fan. I got to go to the Weekend concert this year, and it's fucking awesome, bro. And then I go and gotta go to see the haunted house the weekend. It was so cool, and I was tripping, bro. So I kept getting stuck in all this shit, and they kept having to help me through. Like, not like I was scared or nothing, just because it was so fascinating to look at, you know.
Fair enough.
It was bomb.
Top
5 albums. Do you want to go first, or would you like me to start?
Top 5 albums. All right, gotta put Faces up there. 808's Heartbreak.
Okay.
Nothing Was the Same.
Great album.
At Long Last, ASAP.
That's an album that I actually remember, dude. ASAP, bro. ASAP.
I can't.
Then that's my problem. That's why I have a hard time.
And keep in mind, this list is not
albums.
set in stone. So if you guys give me an idea along the way, I might have to replay something. But for my number 5, I either gotta go with Views or no, I gotta go with Views. I was gonna say A Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but I think I like Views more than that.
Okay. All right. Here we go. In the number 5 spot.
Oh, we had to put it in order.
I'm gonna do mine. You didn't have to do that. We're creating a whole lot of noise.
So say it before this.
All right. So the pressure's on. So are we saying what we think critically is the best, or our favorites?
Those are my favorites. Those are probably
Okay,
my
we'll do favorites.
Oh, I gotta add the Tory Lanez album. What's that called? His first one. I can't remember.
So this is an honorable mention,
Yes, it's an honorable mention.
and you don't even know the album.
I don't even know the
It's definitely an honorable mention if you don't know the
It's
name.
bomb. It's bomb.
Okay.
I'll think of it.
So I'm gonna start with. Damn, this is tough. I'm gonna go with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Ooh.
And that's part of me saying, because critically also, but I remember like listening to that album top to bottom, back to back to back to back to back. Then I'm gonna go in a completely different direction. It's hard for me, like this isn't even my favorite band, or my second favorite band. My favorite band's Cody and Cambria. My second favorite band's Fall Out Boy. And it's hard for me not to put a Fall Out Boy album in this spot, because From Under the Cork Tree and Take This to Your Grave are that good. But I'm gonna go with
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park.
Okay. I haven't heard that one yet. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list.
Put that on your to-do list, bro. Like it's the reason why I listen to rock. Because without that album, I probably because Mike Shinoda kind of raps. It's like the bridge between rock and rap.
Jay-Z has an album with Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Collision Course.
Yeah.
Where they remix.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. That shit's fire.
So, and honestly, their second album is actually tighter than their first, but their first just got me in a place. So that's why I'm gonna put that in the number 4 spot. And my mom loved that album. R.I.P. 3. It's gonna be Lupe Fiasco, The Cool.
The Cool.
The Cool.
I like Lupe.
One of the tattoos on my back is based on his album artwork. From the album actually, The Cool. It was a conceptual album. And it just from top to bottom, like I had a six CD disc for my first car.
A 6 CDs?
Yeah. So the albums that never came out were The Cool, were Fall Out Boy, Take This to Your Grave, Fall Out Boy, From Under the Cork Tree, Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreak.
Bro, we have a similar top five.
No, hold on. We're not done. We're not done. I was just talking about my 6 CD here. Number 2. I think Man on the Moon 2 is the better album.
Really?
Damn.
However, Man on the Moon 1 hits me.
Classic.
And it's just like, it hits me in a place that like, again, it's the album that caused me to smoke weed, take shrooms, and it helped me build this persona. The Mr. Phoenix persona could easily be, and actually I'm going to remove an album. I just thought.
You see what I mean?
I just thought of one, or I could call it an honorable mention. We'll make 50 Cent's "Get Rich or Die Trying"
I got
an honorable mention, and then we're gonna move Wiz Khalifa's "Rolling Papers" to number 5
That's
spot.
an honorable mention right there.
That album got me to rap. That album, I was like, this is why I want to do this. I want to fucking do this.
Yeah, it had a lot of influence from
huge,
some of this.
Huge influence.
True.
The number 1 album,
I'm ready.
and I'm not just talking critically. I'm not just talking favorites. And it's hard because I could put any of this nigga's 5 or 6 first albums in this spot, and it would make sense. I'm gonna go with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for the number 1 spot.
I can rock with that,
Bro. Sonically, the emotion, the
stuff that they made them do just to produce the album. Like you hear that Kanye made everyone dress in a black and white suit or dress or tux in order to produce the verses and the beats, everything.
Like he had like
It was
stars.
extreme.
He had stars following his program. What the fuck did he wanted them to do?
He had a dress code just to be around him, bro. It was
You had
everything
to
in
work.
white.
I don't know. Do you remember Monster by Kanye, Nicki Minaj, Rick Ross, Jay-Z?
I'm a motherfucking monster.
If I'm sure if I heard it.
You know this.
Jay-Z's verse is the hardest. Look, everyone sleeps on that shit, bro, but I fucking love it.
I don't know. I
He
kind of
named
like.
all the monsters, and Rick Ross's shit was.
I think Nicki gets the most clout because it's a female.
She was
and she killed it. But I like Kanye's verse.
Bro,
Yo,
my favorite song on that album is "Gorgeous" with Rick Ross.
it's a good.
That's probably one of my favorite songs of all time, like in the top 3 for sure.
Have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? I put the pussy in a sarcophagus. Now she's claiming that I bruised her esophagus. Head of the class, and she just want to swallow shit. I'm living in the future, so the present is my past. My present is the present. Kiss my ass. Yo, he kills that shit. But no, and you know, Runaway. I was going through some douchebag shit.
Bro.
That shit hit hard. I even like the extended version.
That shit still slaps.
Yo, I can.
All of the lights
To this
interludes,
day, nigga.
the way all the light interludes, bro.
I was just about to go. So I think the best song on that album, even though it's not my favorite song on that album, it's got to be All of the Lights. Sonically,
Lights, bro.
Rihanna killed it.
The music video is beautiful.
That's one of the first songs that comes to mind when I think back of like smoking weed.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, dude. Absolutely.
I used to love driving drunk listening to All of the Lights.
Damn,
That was my shit, dog.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah,
That's not about it. But hypothetically.
Yeah, it was just like, when you find out how many artists he had on that album, on that song, like John Legend's on it,
Bro,
Elton John's on it, you had fucking Fergie on it, Kid Cudi, Rihanna, obviously, Alicia Keys. There's there's like 16 artists' vocals to produce that.
Leilani, if you're watching, I'm wearing Nike socks today.
Show.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Leilani. Do we even? Oh yeah, we do have one person
All
watching.
right.
There you go.
Oh, that's great. She's watching.
Yeah. Thank
Hopefully she saw
all
that.
the people that actually came in and.
It's much appreciated. For
But
real.
we do got to wrap this up.
Yes,
I
sir.
think this was a great podcast. This won't be the last time you're on here. I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate Phoenix for having me.
Yep.
And
Yo,
Mr.
man,
Chili.
dog, how you doing? Let's get it.
And just want to say
Love you guys.
thank you. You can find us on Awesome Life Entertainment on
YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're gonna start producing more content for you guys, some shorts and we're gonna get this thing popping on Apple Music and Spotify. I am Mr. Phoenix.
Here with Chili.
And this is the Awesome Life Podcast.
Bang that shit, dog.
Tune in, turn up, let's fucking go.